Week 1, Faith and Spirituality. Welcome to the first week of implementing self-care practices and resilience techniques into your everyday life. This week, we will focus on the core component of self-care, faith, and the resiliency technique, spirituality. Would it shock you to know that most chaplains fall short on practicing their faith? Yes, chaplains who devote their lives to providing spiritual support to others are not actively practicing their faith and spirituality. How about this? Did you know that 28% of pastors report that they are spiritually malnourished? Now that I have shocked you, let's start with defining these two terms. The Oxford Dictionary defines faith as the believer's outlook towards commitment and acceptance of religious claims. Faith takes on the attitude of trust and finds the meaning in life as life unfolds. On the other hand, spirituality is defined as a sense of connection to something bigger than ourselves, and it typically involves a search for meaning in life. While both terms share the commonality of finding meaning in one's life, faith requires commitment and acceptance to a religious entity, and spirituality simply desires a connection to something bigger. Both terms, faith and spirituality, can reduce depression and increase one's coping skills. A survey revealed that 35% of pastors battled depression. The benefits of faith article states, incorporating faith and spirituality in one's life can help people live longer. Also, they are less likely to have a heart attack. Those who have implemented faith and spirituality into their daily lives have less anxiety and stress. Additionally, they experience less pain and are less likely to panic under pressure. Now that we have spoken about definitions of faith and spirituality and explored how it impacts an individual, let's discuss the elements that make up the faith core component. In the self-care connection model, faith is divided into 4 elements. 1, commitment, 2, intimacy, 3, value, and 4, spiritual growth. You must effectively develop these 4 areas to strengthen the core component, faith. Well, how do we effectively develop those 4 areas to enhance the component of faith? I'm glad you asked. Let me give you a hint. You have been developing this area since last week. How, you ask? Last week, you started the habit of reading a devotion every day. Reading a devotion is extremely important. Devotional reading focuses on your personal relationship with God. The primary goal is not just to gain biblical knowledge, though that will happen too. It is not to prepare to teach others, although you will become more prepared. The primary purpose of devotional Bible reading is for spiritual edification. This time of devotion is for you to hear from God. Well, how does one read their devotional? First, you should read with intent and purpose. Meditate on the scriptures and practice the action if there is an action to be completed. Lastly, pray expressions of gratitude for the devotional time spent together. Reading your devotional has many informative and beautiful contributions, such as heightening our affection for God and building deeper intimacy and value. We also find guidance, peace, encouragement, wisdom, and renewal in the devotional time. By forming this habit of devotional reading, you are committed to spending time with God. Lastly, it encourages continued spiritual growth. If you want to develop your faith and spirituality, then reading a devotion for 20 minutes a day is an excellent self-care and resilience technique to utilize. This week should build and enhance your faith and spirituality. Please read your devotional reading do not forget to take the necessary times to watch the videos, complete the activities and tasks. Have a happy self-care and resilience week.